Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Wild&Wingless. Today I got myself Jack Regan for Victoria. Jack, how are you today?
Yeah, pretty good. Yourself?
Yeah, good, thank you. Good, mate. Thank you very much for giving us time over this festive period to sit down and have a chat. I've heard a lot about you racing down in Victoria. You're only new to the game and turning heads already, so that's a pretty cool thing, I think, don't you reckon?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Started this is our second season, so
Second season.
yeah,
Well,
no,
I
it's
tell you
good
what.
fun.
How about you? Because there's a lot of people who I know from Sydney, Queensland, South Australia. We don't know much about Jack Regan. We're definitely going to hear a lot about you in the future. But how about you give us a rundown on how you got started in the game and to where you are now in wingless racing?
Well, so when I was about five, I think it was 5, 6, 7 at the age of that, Dad and I were starting to talk. Well, Dad had a plan of like going quarter midget racing, um, but we never really had the budget and like kind of just fell through. Um, And then well, we went out to a friend's house up in Sydney for a little bit, and they offered us a go kart just to get it out of their shed, pretty much. So we got the go kart and came with the motor, basically all ready to go. So I started in go karts and um, well, speedway karts in general with SKAA. Um, and we took it. We done a couple seasons, all that, then upgraded our equipment and like we were actually happy, like we're actually starting to race and everything. Um, and then we got a few like state title placings and um, got third at national title placing um, at Mount Gambier. So we were happy with that and got to COVID time. And carts were starting to like we weren't racing a lot and we're actually saving money since COVID, not racing and all that stuff. And I was started work too, and we all saved up our money and went out more to wingless. And yeah, now we're in our second season and not looking back from it. It's a great class, and just the people around it. Like you do a front end or something, and you've got 20 guys working your car to get back out. Like just it's all family orientated as well, and it's just yeah, no, it's
So,
good.
so you're another one to come from karting. What did you find? How was that transition? Was that good? Were you? How was the
Yeah,
transition from one to the other?
the transition it wasn't overly difficult. Like you still got like some of your racecraft and go karts to wingless. Like wingless, how I put it, they're basically a really big go kart. So
Yeah,
like mainly the size is a different thing. Um, but no, it wasn't too much of a big difference. Like I said, just the size and like with the pedals, everyone says the pedals and all that stuff, but you get used to it. It's like you know what you got to do, so it's not too bad. Like it's more on the wheel more than what go karts are as well.
yep,
Um, and it's kind of like basically racing a junior motor again,
yeah,
like
yeah,
back in go karts to J.
yeah.
We just got to keep the momentum happening. Like you can't really afford to hit on the brakes or lose speed in the car as well. Otherwise, you're just like starting to get back up and going again. So there's a bit of similarities, but like I said, there's always differences, and we're still finding more differences as it is. So
Yeah, no, that's
yeah,
that's
no,
good because that's one thing I
yeah.
always learned. Oh, I often ask people, was it hard for you to gauge where your front wheels were, not being able to see them no more, or did you have a
Yeah,
rough
well, we
idea?
couldn't see it because I jumped in it and I started doing the first race and we're trying to get like the seat height and then we're like, oh yeah, I can see the front wheels now. Then I was like, oh dad, put a tape measure like over,
Yep,
see where the roll cage is, and I was like 20 mil overhead, like over the not over like the weight, like the height limit.
yep.
Like nah, so we put it right on the near on the frame rail. I can't see nothing besides the top of the bonnet. I was like, nah, that doesn't feel right. So you just got to go off feel. The
Yeah,
amount of times, like, there's a few times I've hit someone's right rear or something like that, and yeah, still now trying to get still trying to like know where the front wheels are.
yeah. No, it's one of those things. I mean, I reckon I'd be terrible. I'd be destroying front ends all the time. But I do feel that's something that it's a when people watch sitting on the hill and they watch cars come together.
Yeah,
That's the last
yeah,
thing that goes through their head is can these guys actually see how close they are? And
yeah,
you started to gain it, so that's good.
yeah,
Um,
and then especially like you can't look backwards and all that stuff as
no,
well. Like I know on a go kart you can just do a quick little head check,
yeah,
and that you're just basically straightforward. You can't really see much.
and you got to run on what you can hear, eh?
Yeah,
The
exactly.
old
You just
hearing.
like, yeah, yeah. Like you might hear someone come up beside you or something like that, and
Yep.
the next minute it's just your own motor. So
Yeah, yeah. No, that's good. So last year was your rookie year. and
Yeah,
you took
yeah,
out the aggregate.
yeah. That was a big surprise.
Absolutely.
We I mean, we put the races in to do it, but come up to about 31, 32 races. So we
31, 32 races.
yeah,
Man,
it took a toll. It took a toll, but by the end of it, we were chucking tires on the car that still had canvas on it. Like that just had canvas on it. Like
yep,
we just to push through the races. Like we just want to do as much racing as possible.
yep.
Like it was our rookie season and may as well. Like we had the time to do it. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, gave it a big crack and we took away the aggregate points.
Yep.
And also rookie of the year as well. So
Oh, you'd have to get rookie of
yeah,
the year if you get
yeah,
aggregate. You have to.
yeah. I
I
mean that
think
was
it's
a big surprise.
30 odd races. If you were racing in New South Wales, for example, or even Queensland, mate, that's your season. Like that is like 10 races is a season.
Yeah,
You've effectively done 3
yeah,
seasons to what some people are doing, for their
yeah.
like wow. That's a
No, that,
lot of racing.
that's what's good about being down in Victoria, and we're in the western suburbs as well of Melbourne.
Yep.
So like every track is, besides Avalon, which is only half an hour away, every track's between an hour and a half. Like your main track's between an hour and a half and 3 hours away. So
What's that?
it's not
Yeah.
like a it's not like a crazy drive or whatever. So yeah, we just went out to do as much as possible, all learning and like I don't think there was only a couple races where we actually had to stay the night before as well, but like the night after, just for like travel like your Swan Hill and all that stuff.
Yep.
Um, but no, and it's also good with Victoria. Like, there's a lot of tracks around here that actually like wingless and actually want to have wingless at their track.
Yep.
Like, yeah, no, it's really good. And I think last season there was like 10, 11 different tracks we had. So
No, that's
like there
pretty
was
good. It
still a lot of tracks.
No, for a young kid, 19 you are, yeah? You definitely got your head
Yeah,
screwed on, right?
19. Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
let's talk about. So you come from karts, coming up through, saving your money and all the rest.
yeah.
Why wingless?
One, it was more the cost side of things, and we've also had a few friends that went wingless.
Yep.
Um, and it's just a class as well. Like you rock up to a race meeting, you got between 30 and 60 cars. Well, SummerSlam you got 72.
72, yeah.
So like if you make the feature with during SummerSlam, you're doing something right. Like like you made the top. I think it's top 18 for the night.
Yeah.
So like actually, like yes, it doesn't sound like you come 18th in the final or whatever. It doesn't sound like a lot, but like if it's just the quality of cars out there as well. It's like yeah, you just yeah, it's the more like the quality of cars, and you rock up to a race and you've got that many cars too. So like even if you get on a podium, like you're doing something right, like it's
Yeah.
like a big achievement kind of thing.
Yeah.
So and that's where basically majority of all that and Formula 500s, like that's where the main like younger kids come through as well and
Yep.
find their feet, and it's the next like kind of the next step before like your sprint cars and all that stuff as well.
Yeah, no, I think
So yeah.
you're spot on,
Mm,
right? You look at some of these classes and you hear of blokes, getting wins or trophies all the time,
mm,
and you think, wow. But then you go look at it, and it's like they got 12 cars, and then
yeah,
halfway through that
yeah,
feature race,
exactly.
they lose like 5. And
Yeah,
it's just like,
exactly right. Yeah,
what are we doing here? Whereas with wingless, it's like, mate, for you to make the show,
yeah,
like you've got
It-
72 cars going. I think Lang's got a car count of 20 cars. 52
yeah,
cars aren't making the dance. And
yeah,
that
exactly.
in its own right, you come 20th that night. Yeah, to you it sounds like a number, or to people who race go karts when there's a field
Yeah,
of 22 cars, you're not doing that good, mate.
yeah, exactly,
72 cars, and all these cars, as
exactly. Yeah,
incredible. So I hear you, man. I hear
yeah,
you. I hear you. All right. So,
yeah,
what is it that you enjoy the most about racing wingless? So we know about the car counts and the quality. What do you enjoy
yeah.
the most?
More just adrenaline more than anything. Like, um, and being able to move around on the track too, and also just learning the racecraft as well. Um, like it's a lot. Yeah, it's just yeah, it's more the adrenaline more than anything. Like it's also like all family orientated as
Yep.
well, and just all the people you meet with it too. So, but no, it's good fun, and it's I reckon wingless racing not only brought um like it's not more for fun or more than anything, and more brought like bring friends, family, like brought me closer to my parents as well. So
Oh yeah.
it's so it's a good thing. It's yeah, we and it's more the like it's not the level of sprint cars or whatever yet, but it's more the feel and more like I said, just learning the racecraft and um the adrenaline, and also experiencing different tracks, different race conditions as well, and finally like trying to learn how to drive on the slick instead of just holding it flat out in the black stuff on the track. Like to actually slow the car down as well. So no, it's good, and yeah, I'll probably be in wingless for a lot more longer. So
Yeah, well, that's good because
yeah,
you've got a
yeah,
kid with
no, it's good. Yeah,
a bright future, so it's good to hear you're going to hang around.
yeah,
All right, let's talk about some of the series you guys have got because, as you said, it's very lucky you guys are down in Victoria. You got a lot of stuff on.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
crazy.
yeah, so let's talk. Mention it. SummerSlam, 72
Yeah,
cars. You've got the nomination in.
yeah,
You got to be sitting there thinking
yeah,
you're in around people, or could be wingless
yeah.
royalty. But mate, you've already won the aggregate. You're winning, like, dude. You're definitely going to be a hot shot for this one, surely.
Yeah, well, our goal for this season, for this SummerSlam season, is just to try and make every feature,
Yep.
whether that's coming through the B or locking straight in. I'll be happy. Like even that saying, talking a lot, but if we could just bring the car home straight every night and at the end of SummerSlam and not do like crazy a lot of damage, then like I'll be wrapped with that. Like it's not just a big 4 days; it's a big couple of weeks before SummerSlam, getting everything prepared, making sure you got parts and all that stuff, and working out accommodation and everything like that. It's just yeah, it's gonna be a big 4 days. But like I said, it's starts what a month before SummerSlam starts,
Yep.
like begins. So we're just lucky that we've got base up at Cobden, which is basically center of everything.
Hmm.
So we've got a shed there to work out of as well. And yeah, no, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be long 4 days, not much sleep. So yeah, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be good because I think last season it was only I think Warrnambool got washed out,
Yep.
so
2
it was
races.
only Mount Gambier Simpson.
Yep.
So this one's basically doubling it. So
Yeah.
it's good that they got Lang in there as well too. Instead of hopefully like it can start becoming like a speed week or something like that as
Yeah.
well. Like not just your 4 races, but you've got what like 6 tracks in 7 days or something like that. Like hopefully that's what it
Oh
comes up
God.
to.
Here we
But
are
that
talking to most
but
people, Jack, and they're like, "Oh God, 4 races," and you're like, "Hey, let's go 6 and 7. Let's do it." All right. Everyone
yeah,
blame
no, it's
Jack.
good.
His
Yeah.
idea.
No, it's good. It's just it's just atmosphere, and it's just like you see all like you got your Formula 500s doing your speed week, you got your sprint cars doing their speed week as well. Like this is kind of our speed week too. So
Yeah.
like it's really good. And it keeps you on your toes for a week or so.
Yeah. No, mate, I'm hearing you. It's going to be an
Yeah,
awesome event. I can't wait for it. I mean, we're only coming down to tow along and enjoy the
yeah.
spectacle side of it.
Mm,
We're not racing, but yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So, what's your
yeah,
favorite
it's gonna
track
be
out of
good.
those 4?
Favorite track out of the four's got to be Lang.
Lang.
I love I love
Okay.
the redneck tracks. I love them. Like I'm not a big fan of Warrnambool, and I don't mind Simpson. I'm not a big fan of Mount Gambier, but put me on a redneck track like Lang, Nora, Darlington, or whatever like that. I love it. Like they're the best tracks. They're the ones that I love. So where it's like on the wheel and like watching where you actually put your car as well too. So like don't like all the like don't get me wrong, I love racing at Warrnambool, love racing at Mount Gambier. Like the facilities are awesome, but we really don't have much luck at them tracks. So,
Yep.
so it's kind of like all the redneck tracks um, seem like that's where we do our best. It's like we went to Swan Hill this one time. Um, like everyone, like it's a good track. Like don't get me wrong, I love it, but it's like classified as your redneck track or whatever it is like
Yep.
that. And we yeah, we did shocking in the heats. Like we started out at 18th or something like that, and we ended up coming sixth that night. So I worked through the field, and yeah, like they're the like
That's a
just
good night.
putting your car right and
Yeah.
everything like that. So yeah, they're the tracks I like. They're the tracks I feel like I'm more comfortable driving at.
Yeah. All right. Well, here I've asked a lot of people the same question. I'm going to
Yeah,
ask you. You get that SummerSlam belt. What are you going to do with it?
I couldn't tell you. I probably honestly they'll probably be going straight in the living room or something like
What? You're
that.
not going to like put it up,
Like
hold it up in front of everybody?
yeah. Oh, I'll be wearing it to work. I'll be wearing
I
it
was
to
going to say,
everywhere.
take it to work. Tell them the champs here.
When I go out on Saturday night, I'll
There
be
you
around
go.
my race as well, and yeah,
All right,
that's it.
good. At least you're going to wear it. That's it. Because this
Yeah.
belt, I don't think. Yeah. Speaking of Travis Miller and Blakey, I don't think they realise what they've got. You know what I mean?
Nah,
It's a
nah,
pretty cool accomplishment. It's an awesome trophy. The belt idea. Hats off the Victorian Wingless Sprints for that because
yeah,
yeah,
nah,
like
100%. Yeah,
looks
it's
amazing.
a, it's a good idea, and yeah, it will be cool to get it one day. But yeah,
All
a
right.
good.
Well, at least you're not going as wild as Brad Warren. He wants to go naked to KFC. You're just going to wear it to work until they run the champs here, and maybe go out on a Saturday night and pull the bird. So that's good. That's like we like that one. All right.
Yeah,
Okay. Another good series you guys got down there, Super Series.
yeah,
Tell
Super
us your
Series.
thoughts on the
Yes,
Super Series. You enjoying it?
I love it. It's a good track. Not track. It's a good series. And it's good. They've grown, I think, to 5 race meetings this season during the Super Series. So I think it's at we just had one at Simpson. Was it Horsham, Ballarat? We did have one at Darlington, but that unfortunately got washed out. And there's one more which I can't think of.
Yep.
Whether but yeah, that's a good series. We like I said, like we just try to do the as much as we can. And yeah, and it's good that one of our sponsors, Dirtex, is sponsoring it as
Yeah.
well. The series which we're wrapped for, like we're yeah happy about that, and yeah, it's a series. You go up, and you still got like you got your Blake, you got your Miller, you got Temby that's doing it as well, and it's just the competition in it as well. Like it's just good, and the going for we're trying to go for even just a placing during the series.
Hmm.
That's another thing you got to be committed for, and to actually like just to compete in all the race meetings and just finishing a race, because just finishing all the races just to try to get up there. So, but no, it's a good series. It's good for the kind of the west side of the well, over the Westgate Bridge, more on the west side of that area.
Yep.
So
Yep.
no, it's good. Like you've still got your big top heavy hitters. So, and you've still got a few people that come from South Australia as well that do it, like at your ones at Simpson or
Yep.
Horsham as well. And no, it's good. It's a good series.
Yeah. So I mean, you're doing that series, but you're also doing the Eastern Series too, aren't you?
Yeah, we're doing that as well
How many
because
races are you going to knock up this season?
we're trying to hit trying to get the 40 mark. I think it is,
40.
but there was a few that we missed at the start of the season, so that might change a little bit.
Yep.
But again, we're just trying to hit as much as we can.
Wow.
We're
40 races. That's insane. So Eastern Series. What do you think about that?
oh, it's a good series. Like we definitely race at some different tracks like Nora,
Yep.
Drilwyn. I think we got one at Bairnsdale, I think it is as well. We got one coming up there. So it's a good series. It's compared to driving people from the west side, like you go over to the east side and you've got different cars. Like you've got like people that kind of focus on that series over there. So you're racing against, you could say, different competition.
Yep.
Um, and it's also good being centralized in Melbourne as well, because it's only what Avalon's only half an hour away, but even over the bridge, this side of the bridge as well, like on the east side, west side, the tracks are really what between an hour and 3 hours away. So
Yeah. That's perfect.
we're kind of centralized to everything. So we weren't gonna do the Eastern Series this season, but we just thought may as well get more laps in.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Why not? So we're gonna give it a crack, and just after that series, if we can bring the car home straight after every race after that series, and we're happy. So
Yeah.
try rock up as much points as possible, and yeah, go from there.
Because you're also looking to defend your aggregate championship too, aren't
Yeah,
you? Yeah.
yeah, we're trying to do that too, but we missed a few at the start of the season just to holidays and all that stuff.
Yep.
Um, and that kind of hurt us. And we went to Warrnambool. We had problems, and I think we only walked away with 2 points from that night.
Yep.
So it wasn't too. So it could basically just, well, for us anything, you could basically just write Warrnambool off, really. But it was yeah, we're trying to go for aggregate points. We've got a fair bit to catch up. Like I know that Esther's at the moment leading the way a fair bit. So it's really going to be hard catching up to her. You've also got Miller in there as well and Plugger as well.
Yep.
They're all up there and they're going to be hard to beat. So, and I know that Esther and Plugger are still going to try to do. They've basically got the same schedule as what we got. Is just to do as much racing as possible. So,
Yeah.
so it's going to be hard to top them.
It's going to be hard. No, no. Well, look, mate. Best of luck
Yeah,
to you on those ones. The Australian title at Mildura.
that's going to be awesome.
Gonna be awesome.
That's going to be wicked.
You ever been up
We're
there?
definitely going to that. We went up there once. I think it was one weekend we had no racing and they had a race up there.
Yeah.
And we always used to go up there. So we're like, why not? We'll go race with the South Australian guys.
Yep.
We went up there and we didn't do too well, if that make we didn't really do too well, but just watching the final after that, it's this Aussie title is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Like you had cars, a meter off the fence, you had people rolling the bottom, like the racing was just awesome. So
Yep.
it's going to be good. I reckon it's in April, so hopefully it's not too hot as well. Because that's when we went up there. I think it was like Feb or something.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
And it was like 44 degrees or something like that. Like everyone was just cooking.
Yeah.
But it's going to be good. It's going to be like we're talking. They're going to easily get over 100 cars. I reckon.
Oh.
Like it's probably the best venue to have an Australian title at.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I think for the Queenslanders,
Yeah.
it's not as far as say Murray Bridge.
Yeah,
WA
exactly.
can still get across. Northern Territory coming. We've got everyone coming. Tasmania, everyone.
And even not just that, like it's centralised between the 3 states as well, between Victoria, South Australia, and all that stuff. So it's you're going to get everyone from Victoria, you're going to get everyone from South Australia, like everyone. Like the car count is going to be crazy. Like they're going to have, it's just going to be an awesome event. And that's honestly, I reckon it's going to be real good racing. Like I'm not too sure how it was when they had the SA title there, but I feel like it's going to be the Aussie title. Like it's going to be, really good. So
yeah, well, I'm not allowed to.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be biased and say it was awesome at the South Australian title because we won it, but it was awesome. No, it was good. It was look, that track always. Whenever we go there, we've been there from 8 years ago when we went in there with a legend car, and man, they're just awesome people there. Just awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and the town's amazing too, which is great.
No, exactly. Like you always go into Mildura, got to stop at Hog's Breath next to Office Works. You just have to. Mildura tradition.
Is that your Mildura tradition? Okay.
Always.
I love the Gateway. And then and then I found out the Gateway Hotel, they're now sponsoring the WoW series. So I'm like, I already drink there. No worries. Thankfully, haven't been kicked out yet. Maybe this year will change. But speaking about WoW series, you're going to try and jump in and see if you can get on a few of those races when they go down south?
Yeah, we're gonna try to do them as well. Like I said, you're racing against the best. Like especially all the contracted drivers too that are doing it. Like they're all the top runners as well. So we're gonna try to do it. Just see where we're at with all of them. And it's another series that. Like no, I know we're not running for it because we don't no races, not contracted or whatever. But it's another series that we can dip our toes in as well and just see what they're all about.
Why? I mean, was it because you're in your rookie year last year? Did you put in an interest to become a contracted driver?
No, we didn't really. Like I said to Dad, I was like, "Do we want to try commit to it or whatever?" And he goes, "If you do that, like, you need backups. Like, you need." Well, this is how we thought. Like, if you ride a car off, like if you went to Toowoomba or something like that, then because we're a low budget team, that would have been us for the season.
Yep.
And it's like we kind of just want to stick to just staying local.
Yep.
And also, I don't really think none of us were too keen of driving. I think it was like 22, 23 hours to Toowoomba. So like
Yeah. No.
Sydney's far enough.
No.
Like we actually sat down and thought about it, but it's just
Well, maybe next year. I
not
mean,
worth it.
as you go on, as you know in anything karting,
Yeah,
you start
exactly.
off
Yeah,
one year with one thing. A couple of years later, you're going to have a spare chassis kicking around or a motor, or
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
because the way I'm hearing things about you at the moment, Jack, I think you probably should. If this WoW series, stays on the road and
Mm.
a few years down the track, definitely you should be a contender to jump on that because the series needs drivers like yourself.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, no,
So
definitely.
yeah, it'd be
We're
good to see you there. But you've got a lot on your plate this year. I mean, 40 races you're going to try and hit,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
you're doing the Gold Cup.
Yeah, we're doing that on the 30th. So
Yeah.
we were and ahhing about doing that just because of SummerSlam.
Yep.
But towards the end of the Simpson, the feature, we had a little bit of motor problems. So we just changed everything and like, well, your main stuff anyway. So we just mainly want to do Lang, put it on the track just to see what it
Yeah.
does, if we fix the problem or whatever, and just kind of do a rundown, just final quick setup changes. Like we're trying to do a few things before SummerSlam, so we're going to try throw a few different things at the car, see how that handles, see what that does as well. So
Yeah.
we're
Nice.
going to do that, and plus I love Lang as well too. So
Yep.
so I thought may as well do that, and yeah. Then I think it was 4 days, and then we got SummerSlam happening.
Yes.
So
Not,
it's
not much.
yeah.
All
So
right. So
poor dad,
and
he's gonna be busy.
yeah, no, you are definitely going to be busy, and this is where you're talking about the whole family have to come together. You know what I mean? Like your
Yeah,
mum's probably the
yeah,
one doing all the accommodation,
yeah,
your dad's
yeah.
sorting out the
That's
routes,
exactly
how to
right.
travel,
Yeah,
and yeah,
yeah.
you're just being the driver, nice and easy. Hey, what's your favorite? So, what is your favorite track?
It's gotta be Lang.
Lang.
I love
I
Lang.
can't wait to see him
Nairobi's
this
up
Lang.
there as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
Yeah, Darlington, that's pretty good.
yep,
Kind of like the tight bull ring kind of tracks.
yeah,
So they're the tracks where um what I love where you're up on the wheel and um it's like especially Lang like last year when they had the Formula 500s there. I think it was I started out at two that feature, and I think we ended up coming fifth, and we had uh, we had Todd Hobson, Ebony, Temby, Plugger, all of them as well. They were battling out like we were at like competing for the win basically with them. Like we led a few laps and all that, and yeah, I think we ended up fifth that night. So, and it, you could either run the bottom, run the top around there as well, tight little boring, and yeah, that was awesome. That was probably one of the best races we've had for the season.
yeah. Nice, nice. Oh, that's good. Um,
Yeah,
Another question I ask people is, what's your favorite
yeah.
moment in the sport?
Favorite moment, probably it would have to be the aggregate points win,
Yep.
and also rookie of the year. But on the racing side of things, probably I reckon I kind of look at all like the smaller pitches. Like if we get a heat win, like I'm right with that. Like we know we're starting good for the feature.
Yep.
That and like at the time at Swan Hill where we started 18th and drove our way up to 6 as well. Like that's like the accomplishment that I enjoy and I like because we're actually moving forward. Um, but yeah, I do have to say probably the most like the best moment in my career or whatever is probably have to be the aggregate points champion the rookie season. Like that's probably up there. Like that's probably the best moment. So
Yep.
yeah,
Oh, well, mate. Hopefully, you're
uh,
going to experience more and more of them. I'm a big fan of Rookie
yeah,
of the Year. I think that's an awesome
mm,
accomplishment to achieve.
yeah, no,
So well done
exactly.
on getting that one as well. Um,
Yeah, no, thank you.
it's I'm looking
Yeah,
forward actually to seeing you race. I've heard, as I said, heard a lot of cool things
yeah,
about you. Told you're a young kid up and coming to watch, and I'm thinking, all right, cool,
yeah,
let's have a chat with him. That's why I thought it was good to have you on.
yeah,
You got your head screwed on, mate. I wish you all the best for our upcoming season, for what you're going to experience, SummerSlam and all the rest.
yeah,
Now I know you've got your suits
mm,
behind you. You've got a real nice presentation there with DirtX and Fall Civil
yeah,
Solutions. I like to
yeah,
give everyone the opportunity to thank their partners, who help them up and
yeah,
down the highway and help them on their race cars. So, mate, floor's all
yeah.
yours. Who do you want to thank?
First of all, I just want to thank Four Civil Solutions for coming on again for this season. They've been awesome with us. Also, DirtX Industries. Make sure everyone subscribe to the giveaways and all that. He's put a lot of effort into that. Also, just mum and dad as well. Like they've taken a big part of their life, like part out of their life as well, and they've just been supportive like non-stop. So also just like to thank X Design Graphics, all the little sponsors like ASFAB, Downey Family Racing, which they do still in the go-karts as well. And Par Motorsports helps us out a lot as well. Cougar Footwear, they've jumped on board for this season as well, which that's awesome, that's good. And yeah, like basically everyone that's helped me get to the track and everyone that supported me all the way. So yeah, no, I do appreciate everyone.
No, that's good, Jack. And yeah, you're definitely going to be doing your partners very proud. So you keep up the good work, buddy. For everyone tuned
Thank
in,
you.
that's Jack Regan. Definitely a name to remember in the upcoming seasons. Wish him luck. I'm going to put down his racing page below. Check it out. Show him some love. Also, I'll throw in there the DirtX one too because Paul Solomon and the boys have done a great job as
Yeah,
well. So
yeah.
jump on with those guys. All right, man. Look, how about we say goodbye? Thanks everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you at the track shortly. Take care.